It was some other not guilters, but it were like people was understanding that Kohberger was innocent, but then they were blaming other situations like, oh, big drug bust. Oh, right after the killing happened, it was this big drug bust. Ooh. Oh, he definitely was a snitch that he came out of the big drug bust. Cause this Idaho 4 killing, it was a big drug bust. You know, it was a drug deal go wrong. Drugs was flushed down the toilet. The family of Dylan and Bethany pay the killers the money that he was on, but the killers still went and killed everybody else but them. Now they don't die because they paid the debt, that their families paid the debt, but then now everybody else needed to die for the disrespect. This is what some people's putting out there since the beginning of the case. This is what some people was putting out there since the beginning of this case. Where is that to be found? Where? Because nobody want to talk about that. Let me get Kathy off the screen for now, for the time being, before we get to Kathy and the Indie Sun conversation. Let me go at him. Let me go at him. Kane is amazing. Amy said Kane is a good egg. Big shout out to Kane. Kane is great. Amy Conway said, brother, you heard about Team Jack D and Team Olivia. What did I tell ya? Amy, do you remember what I was telling ya? Of why Moscow PD called me? It was like, hey, Mr. Jrod Point. They called me actually by my real name. On a good spirit of cooperation, can we request or advise you to take down a piece of content due to the Olivia Goncalves references and yada yada yada. La da 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 Batman. La da. Tanel says she never heard of a drug buzz. Tanel, you're running late, honey. You're running late to the party. But yeah, I have heard, Amy, and I have heard about a lot about Team Jack D and Team Olivia. In the same way, it's weird. In the same way, it's weird that a female true crime content creator got with the brother of one of the victims of the biggest case on the docket that she also covered, that she was one of the only ones that got close to the victim's family, and then now she situated herself and cemented herself in true crime history. She possessed the Idaho 4 for her. Making herself girlfriend with the brother of one of the victims, in this case, Kiely Goncalves. Nobody want to talk about that. But if that was Jrod Point, if that was Jrod Point coming around with his swagger, his sweet kind, and his true crime, and let me have an interview, and da 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 da, and then I end up with Olivia Goncalves. Y'all gonna look at me just because I'm a man. Y'all gonna look at me as I'm the biggest piece of shit in the whole true crime community just because I'm a man. If it was me, Jrod on point, that through the Idaho 4 case, I end up in a relationship with Olivia Goncalves just by default, just because I'm a man, y'all will be looking at me as a victim predator. Why no YouTube true crime content creator is talking about this? Why no YouTube true crime content creator is talking about that a female YouTube true crime content creator through a YouTube true crime case and through an investigation and through an interview, just because one of the victims used to follow and was subscribed to your TikTok, just because the victim, in this case, one of the victims, Kiely Goncalves, was following you on TikTok, you follow this case and on your convenience for content, and through your convenience of content, you end up getting an interview because she was subscribed or following you. So that give you Kiely Goncalves after death, and through her death, opened the door for you, Chronicles of Olivia, to get close to this case. Through Kiely Goncalves being subscribed and following you on Twitter. So I get goosebumps when I'm talking about this. So you, Chronicles of Olivia, just because Kiely Goncalves was subscribed and following you, that give you the foot in to not just recognize that this is a big piece of content. So you chase with Bullhorn Brady and JLR, y'all pack up because y'all seen the convenience for the content, because one of the victims was following y'all, and y'all capitalize, and YouTube true crime, bigger than anyone ever had capitalized ever in the story of YouTube true crime, in the most savage way, in a predatory way, through content. You got close to the case through you covering, and the way you covering, you're handling the case. And the same reason why Kiely Goncalves was following you, so you make sure you follow those principles. You got close to the case, you got close to the family, and you end up being part of that same family through the Idaho 4 case coverage. You seen and found an opportunity due to your charms and your looks. Due to your charms and your looks, no man will say no to you, right, Olivia? No man will say no to you, Olivia, right? So due to that, you know that it was easy for you to get inside of the pants of the brother of one of the victims.